Year that 27/9/36 a.m. You know, old squirrel season opens here the 24th of August, I think, in Tennessee. There may be some people who follows my channel. You know, I do squirrel hunt. I've done it for a lot of years. I'm going to give you beginners out there. There may be some people that's done this for a while, and there's one thing in the woods about the old squirrel. One can come in on you real close. You see that scope on that gun right there. Or you could shoot one and wound it. You walk in on him at about 6 yards and you see that he's still got life in him. Well, what do? You're afraid to get close to him because you might run him in a hole or he might run away from you. Can you kill that squirrel? From 6 yards, 4 yards, 8 yards away. Well, that old scope, that barrel sitting above that barrel like that, you know, that's going to play a trick with you. All you squirrel hunters out there, you know, you beginners, get you a box. Get your gun zeroed in like you want it. Get you a box. You can walk you off about 4 paces, 5 paces. Draw you a circle about the size of that corner on it. See if you can hit it. And if you can't hit it, look where your gun is hit. Look at your reticle. Now remember, using a second, you know, focal plane scope, your magnification will drive that reticle, unlike that first focal plane. You see, I have a ready reference in that scope right there. It's the reticle in this scope goes from 0 to 40. So you don't have to be overly critical on a 3 or 4 paces away squirrel. Say you want to shoot him through the head, you don't want to mess the meat up, or you want to kill him, you know, you don't want to, you might gut shoot him, he might get away from you again. Shoot him through a leg. So this scope here, this Arkin EPL4, and I'm not trying to sell you an Arkin scope, but I can look into that reticle and I can get a ready reference for 20 m away just that quick because it's right in the middle, no matter what magnification I'm on. Now, when I'm on the smallest of magnification, I can't see the numbers in that reticle. It doesn't matter. I can still split that reticle with my eye. So what does 20 m away get me with this gun? The way I've got it zeroed right now at 50 yards, it may be running just a tinge high at 50. So what would that get me? That 20 m away get me? Well, one of those 5 paces away squirrels I walked up on that I wounded, or maybe one comes in on me real close. That's how I hold on that head and watch what happens to him. He'll come out of that tree. Now, let's see if I can get this open. It's bright out here. I'm going to get the camera back in here. This Element Ballistics app, you can look at this. You can put it on your iPad. Alright? And it's going to show you. See that right there? See there? At 6 yards, 22. See it right there? 6 yards. 22 MOA up. There's 15. So see, if I got on an old squirrel close and I hold on him right there, he's coming out of that tree, boys, okay? Now, you see how much low I'm going to be if it's a 4-pace squirrel. Look at there. I'm going to be a 1/10 of an inch lower. Now, 2 yards away, notice what happens. So if I get a super close 2 yard away, I can hold that 40 MOA reference in this reticle on that squirrel head. And I'm going to be a little bit low. See right there? Just a little low. Now, I'm bringing this up because what can happen to you in the woods, and the old sharpshooters pulled this stunt multiple times. The worst thing that can happen to you, believe it or not, in the squirrel woods on some mornings, you'll shoot a squirrel and you'll just swear you've killed him, and you ain't. He's down. And the next thing you know, you'll find yourself chasing that squirrel all over the woods or shooting multiple times. What you don't want to shoot is one shot is really what you want to do if you have to finish him off. And you damn sure don't want to be chasing him around the woods making racket, because that's going to cut into your harvest and waste your time. Okay? Not every squirrel you see in the woods is going to be out there posed at 25 yards with leaves on. Ain't happening. You're going to have some that comes in over your head close. And you may shoot the jawbone off of it with a 22 long rifle, or you may graze the bottom of him. He runs away from you, and when he runs like that, he scares the whole herd a lot of times. Now this applies to an arrow rifle as well, okay? Be very conscious of your close shots, those 6, 7 paces and closer shots, especially with leaves on. Because you can't see a squirrel usually when he gets on the ground till you get up close to it with leaves off. With leaves off, you might see him a little farther away, but this can help you in leaves off too. Okay, so your second focal plane scope users out there, remember what I said. Your magnification will drive where you would hold. Okay? So you'll have to practice a little bit. It won't take you long. You can probably go out there and spend about 12 shots shooting at like 10 yards. 8 and 10 yards. See what your gun does after you've got it zeroed. That's going to conclude the video. I hope everybody has a nice day.